Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. Lions versus Bulls will be the first of the three Currie Cup clashes this weekend, as the Lions welcome the Bulls to Emirates Airline Park in the JUKSKEI derby and are desperately looking for a big result against quite a rotated Bulls side. During the midweek, we saw the Lions play out to a 44-point draw, or 44-point each draw against the Cheetahs, and a remarkable game down in Bloemfontein where the Lions had to go forward, had the opportunity to try and go for the victory, but instead decided to take the 3 points. For the Bulls, they're coming off a bonus point victory against the Griquas, which is what has allowed them to try and rotate a little bit. They're sitting pretty at the top of the log. Before we look at the two teams for tomorrow, please do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And as usual, we are currently sponsored by Manscaped, who are the #1 choice for men's below-the-waist grooming. Join over 2 million worldwide who choose to use Manscaped, who have just launched in South Africa and have their new trademark product, the Lawnmower 4.0, which is the latest in trimming technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 offers features such as wireless charging, skin-safe technology, a LED flashlight to see what's going on, as well as being waterproof so that you can make shower time the best time of your day. Get 20% off as well as free shipping with our specific code FOREVER on manscaped.com. Go and check it out. Once again, 20% off and free shipping. It's a fantastic deal. Use our code FOREVER in the checkout and get yourself that deal. For the teams for tomorrow, we'll start with the Lions who are at home. And there are a couple of changes. To the side. But in the front row, Steve Tori, Jakob Asaki are joined by Carly Sardi, who I thought was tremendous on the Wednesday and almost came off and almost single-handedly won them the game just with his scrum performances alone. You know, he's a really, really impressive performer as Carly Sardi, and for me, probably pushing for potential Springbok call-up quite soon. But there is a long list of tight heads in the Springbok setup. But a couple of changes elsewhere in the pack. PJ Steenkamp comes in place of Ruben Skuman, and he will partner Reinhard Northnagel. Mark Snyman and Travis Gordon, who came off the bench pretty well on Wednesday, will be coming into the loose trio, which means Sibasiso Sangweni, at just 21 years old and about 3 Currie Cup caps, will in many ways be the senior player in that loose trio. So very, very inexperienced loose trio, but a decently experienced tight five, despite something like Northnagel still being quite young. In terms of the backline, Andre Warner will continue to partner Jordan Henderson, who was very, very good on Wednesday. Very exciting prospect, still quite raw and not quite the final product, but a lot of exciting moments and a very, very good boot. Ras Baklana, Burger Undal, Wandisila Similani, Stian Pienaar is the same as Wednesday, but we will see EW for Yun come back into the side this weekend after serving his suspension from that red card. Off the bench, PJ Botha, Nathan Macbeth, and Yanni du Plessis. Yanni du Plessis coming back from injury. We also have a Currie Cup debut from Mandisa Opa Mtiane, who's a young lock, and MJ Pulser makes his injury return. Very, very good player. Really good to see him come back. Still no Jack Creel, who was ruled out because of medical precautions on the Wednesday. So we'll see MJ Pulser back this weekend, as well as Dan Creel and Manuel Rasu come back. Ross Cornier will be the reserve scrum half, just as we saw during the midweek. In terms of the Bulls, quite a lot of rotation, really. It's an all-new front row from the Bulls. Simpiwe Mantanzima, Jan-Hendrik Wessels, and Jacques van Rooyen. Pretty much, it's a very similar 23 to what we saw on Wednesday, but a lot of pretty much the entire bench being unloaded back into the starting lineup, and a couple of players being given a rest and not being involved at all, if not on the bench. So Simpiwe Mantanzima, Jan-Hendrik Wessels, and Jacques van Rooyen come into the starting lineup, while Steenkamp is joined by Janko Swanepoel, who hasn't had a lot of game time, which sees Will Nokia shift to the bench. The loose trio will be captained, and the entire team will be captained by Arno Botha, and he is joined in the loose trio by Muller Ace and WJ Steenkamp, who was very good when he's had an opportunity. The youngster of Keegan Johannes will partner Chris Smith, who gets a rare start in the number 10 jersey. Kurtley Orense and Madosh Tamwe are the two wings, but Harold Forster and Nana Mapu will continue their centre combination there in the midfield. David Creel, as always, just seems to play fullback kind of week in, week out. On the bench, Skalky Rasmus, Gerard Steenkamp, and Morne Smith get an opportunity to be a bit of a bomb squad off the bench. Ruan Nokia gets some time off, and Alwick Lowe will come on as an impact player. Zach Berger, Johan Goos, and Stedman Gans will be the X factor that they can try and inject into the second half to either see out a game, kill it, find a bonus point, or if things don't go particularly well in the opening stages, to try and win a game late. So it's, the Bulls team was announced first, and you have a look at this Bulls side and you think, it's still a very good side, but it's one of the weaker sides you will see from the Bulls, apart from that sort of that side and that club side basically that they fielded against the Western Province in the first round. So as a Lions supporter and as the Lions manager, you probably look at that Bulls side thinking we can go at them. But then you look at the Lions team that's been named and so much inexperience. A couple of big players back, but still a lot of big players missing. So I think we should have quite an interesting game. I'm very interested to see how this pretty young Bulls pack fronts up against a pretty experienced Lions front row, but also some very inexperienced loose forwards. There are a couple of ex-Lions players in on the side. Harold Forster, Lionel Pooh will be playing against the Lions as a center combination, which is going to be tough to watch as a Lions fan. So a couple of very interesting battles on the cards for tomorrow. In terms of predictions, you probably have to go with Bulls. Probably I don't think it'll be much more than 5 to 10 points if the Lions do pitch up tomorrow. But having said that, we've seen such poor defenses across the entire Currie Cup. We're probably in for another high-scoring affair, and it could really go any way tomorrow. But let me know what you think will happen in the clash down in the comments below. Smash like on the video. Do subscribe to the channel. My name is Steven. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll chat to you soon.